If you're looking into improving your writing, critical thinking, and public speaking skills, consider joining the school's debate team.
There are different types of competitive debate, including student congress, Lincoln Douglas, and policy debate, all of which have their own perks and features. Reporter Ignacio Miguel has more on this.
Thanks, Abby. I sat down with our debate teacher, Ms. Aswell, as well as junior varsity debate student Slava Andrianov to learn more about their experiences and these different forms of debate, along with the values they bring onto students.
Naviance Debate is a communication credit class where students walk through the process of student congress, Lincoln Douglas, and policy debate, strengthening their research, writing, and public speaking skills.
We start off the year with Congress, which is debating in a group format like an actual Congress works, the US Congress, House of Representatives, Senate. Then we go into LD debate, which is what we call a value debate, and that's where you are arguing the merits of a resolution or a statement, such as the United States federal government should implement Medicare for all. You're arguing the merits of that statement based on what value would a community hold that would agree with that statement or disagree with that statement, and you're arguing that one value is higher than the other. Then we have policy debate, or also called cross-examination debate, and that's where you're actually arguing a policy statement. You're advocating for either the federal government or the world internationally should implement a certain policy, and you're either for or against that policy.
With all this said, competitions have been heavily impacted by COVID-19 and are now fully virtual. However, this has led to some positive outcomes.
We're using a platform called Tabroom, and within the Tabroom, there are like Zoom meetings that the kids are sent to. It's made things harder in some ways, but easier in others. For example, schools that at one point it was cost prohibitive for them to go to in-person meets because of the cost of transportation. And we're looking at possibly competing at an international meet, which we never would have been able to do.
These experiences have brought value to students such as Slava Andrianov, who claims that they have made a lasting impact on him.
What I've gotten the most out of debate is definitely my confidence and my public speaking talent. Like, I've always been a sort of proficient public speaker, but here I not only have to present a lot more than I normally would do, but I also have to think on the spot, create arguments, and argue them almost immediately after coming up with them. And I feel like this is a very valuable skill, and it's something that I just generally enjoy doing now. If I was to talk to someone who was considering joining debate, I'd encourage them, if they wanted to really know what it's about, to actually go to the competitions, because that is where you learn the most and you really get the most out of a debate experience. And also because the meets are just generally fun. You hang out with the team members during breaks. That's less possible during COVID, but before, those were always great. So just go to the competitions. Learning the theory is fine, but you won't really know if it's for you until you go to the competition. Even if it's intimidating, you'll get something out of it and you'll probably like it.
Students have to realize that it takes a long time to really understand any form of debate. And the hardest part is getting students to not get frustrated and to realize they're going to think they understand something, and then they're going to reach a point and they're going to go, wait, I thought I understood this and now I don't. And that happens all the time. And just expect it and embrace the confusion, because that's when you're learning.
Having communication courses such as speech debate also looks good for admission officers.
Thanks, Nacho.
Ms. Asbel Smith welcomes anyone into our debate team, so make sure to look into it next year.